Hello, everybody. My name is Joel Fernandez, and the purpose of this video is to document my journey through the focus tapes of the Gateway experience. So, right now, I'm on the advanced Focus 10 tape, and if you haven't seen any of my other videos, please do go ahead and check them out because I will be referencing those throughout this video just because of the experience, the nature of it, the way it builds upon itself. And I said that last video was the fifth video. I was incorrect, probably because I was rushing when I actually recorded the fifth video. It just didn't really register for whatever reason. Because last episode was episode 6. And so this will be episode 7. And it will be uh, talking about how I went ahead and did my advanced Focus 10 tape for the fourth time. I did miss it last night. I wasn't able to do it. I had to spend some time working things out with my wife. We were planning the week, and today we had to do some planning as well. So I didn't want to go to sleep as late as we did. So, but it ended up happening. I did wake up at 8:30 today, and last night I went to sleep right around like 12:30 to 1. So I want to shift my schedule back more to where I'm waking up more around 3:30 and going to sleep around 9 at the latest. So just talking some about that stuff, and as when I did my practice this morning, um, probably maybe because of the lack of sleep or I don't know what it was, but I did have a lot of anxiety, and um, I took some time for me to calm myself down, and but I did. I was able to do that, and so that was great. I had to put some things into my energy conversion box and through my resonant breathing. It's interesting because when I don't do it, sometimes I find myself thinking, like last night, I wasn't able to do the practice. And I found myself thinking, like, man, why am I doing this? And these are kind of like the useless thoughts that can cross our brain. Like, this is kind of, pointless and these types of things. But at the end of the meditation, I felt amazing and I felt at peace and I felt um, much better and literally no anxiety and just super calm. And that was thanks to the Focus 10 tape, which throughout the tape it felt really really good because I felt light. Most likely because I've been doing it consecutively for as long as I've been doing it, and I felt really good. Like my body was able to relax very quickly. And as I entered into the Focus 10, after doing my energy balloon, well, I'll talk about the energy balloon first. So when I did my rebow, is what I'll just shorten it and I'll call it that. As I went ahead and practiced my rebow, um, it was really slow. Like I really only did it like one time. I think before, as I was kind of starting out, I was doing things very quickly. Like, okay, I'll do it one time and then another time. I felt like the more times I did it, like the better for whatever reason. But today, that wasn't necessarily the case. I didn't just do 2 lines, but I did. It was like a water, like a fountain. It was just shooting out and then in every direction and circling me and then coming back in to my feet, and I felt really peaceful because I really only did it like once or twice. Um, I think I tried to do it a third time, and it didn't. I wasn't able to do it with the allotted time. Whereas before I would do it 5 to 10 times, and that wasn't. I don't know. It wasn't as effective for whatever reason as it was today. Like when I did it today, it was very effective, even though I only did it once, really, really effectively. And then the second time, I kind of repeated. Like I did it once very slowly, And then the second time, I kind of repeated what I had just done, and I had kind of went through that same pathway because it was so strong the way I had done it, which was just very slowly and patiently, and allowing the energy to just fall and come down and then come back up. And I could feel it. I felt really at peace within my bubble or within my balloon. Um, and I felt protected. I felt really comfortable. And because I felt so comfortable, because I felt so at peace and calm, I going into the focus 10, my body was able to relax very quickly, and going through that relaxation and really putting my body to sleep was also very effective. I felt very light, is the way I want to say it, um, to where I felt like I could move around with my energy body. I felt like my body was just my physical body was completely asleep, so I felt like I could really start moving around within my energy body. And so I tried kind of like getting up, but I kept feeling my physical body. I've tried to like, kind of float upward, and I kind of got scared, so I came back in to my physical body. Um, I felt, I tried kind of turning sideways and looking at the bed over here because I face that way. I face the north is over here and the south is over here, so I always face south. So my head is to the north. I'm in a north-south position, and so looking at the south, kind of like sitting down in this chair, I I tried just looking kind of sideways to the bed over here, and I could see myself visualizing it, but also kind of getting distracted by my physical body, kind of trying to readjust my neck and my collarbone because I have this um, broke this like break in my collar here, as it's not broken now, but it's healed. It was broken before, and it's like an extra bit of collarbone bone here, and that kind of messes with me. So that's why I kind of adjust my neck, and just because I feel out of balance sometimes. But that happened toward like the end of the meditation. So I kind of get distracted by that. But towards the beginning, and what I mean by the beginning is because in this advanced focus 10, we do um, we do two focus 10s. We go to focus 10 one time, and I felt completely at peace, completely relaxed. And then we come out of focus 10, we go to focus 1, and to come back to the physical world, alert and awake. And then the second time that I was in focus 10, it's a little bit less effective. So one of my goals is to really just stay in the whole focus 10 throughout the entire, or I don't mean, what I mean is um, to stay in the deep, relaxed period throughout both focus 10s, because part of the practice is being able to switch in and out. So I want to go back into the second focus 10 just as deeply as the first focus 10. That's what I mean by that. So, um, yeah, I love it. It's really helping me quite a bit. Doing this practice, it's really like the safe space home that I can really come to, and really to know how I feel. I feel like before, throughout my journey of life, it has been a little difficult because of um, just being unaware of my emotions, being carried away, uh, allowing my emotions to kind of take over, and not being fully present and just reacting, like I've talked about in some of my other videos. But with this practice, it really helps me to really know that we are more than our physical bodies, that we are really made of energy, and we can harness the energies and turn them into a positive whenever they are anxious or negative in whatever way. So it feels really good. Um, yeah, I think that's really great that I felt so light and I felt like I could separate my physical, I could separate from my physical body. I thought that was really, I felt that way before, but it wasn't disciplined. It was kind of like a whim. It was kind of like something that I thought I could maybe do, and it was just kind of like in and out. But with this, now that I've harnessed the foundation here with the energy conversion box and the resonant energy breathing, and also the resonant energy balloon, and then also the Focus 10. I'm looking forward to going into the next few steps, and I find myself getting scared. I find myself being very afraid sometimes of the unknown, but I think that's totally fine. I think that it's something that I'm becoming more and more comfortable with, and I'm not so afraid anymore. And I feel like maybe in the past I have been very, very afraid. I feel like in the past, um, that's the reason. And that's another thing that kind of came to mind throughout my meditation today is that because of this um, paralyzing fear, I have stopped my own growth, you know. And so I think it's very important to not allow that to happen. I think it's very important to be at peace and and to really grow and visualize our future, and to really walk into it from that peaceful state, not so much the survival, but more thriving. So that's what I want to say. I think that's incredible. I think that there's a lot of growth here, and I'm very thankful for Bob Monroe for creating these tapes and allowing me to use them. And I hope this helps somebody else out there that might be in a situation where I was at before, um, looking for a way to be at peace and calm. So I did an interview as well today, and I have another interview coming up. Um, but yeah, I think that's everything that I wanted to say today, and I'm looking forward to my practice tonight. I want to make sure I don't miss that, and I want to make sure that tomorrow um, I go ahead and do my fifth day, and then my eighth episode of the series here. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.